Hopefully. With your ratings, you have said it multiple times. Good. So we can't blame me. Drink, drink, drink. Hi Kurakrim, how are you today? Alright, so my journey of eating all the damn villagers continues. They're delicious people. Heat messes up your head. Welcome to club. Also, hi Loadsome, how are you today? No wonder. Wonder why, wonder how. Yesterday was so blue sky. Did you try something because of this heat? Okay. You're okay, you have to be okay. How are you? I'm okay too. Melting for the heat though. Having a slight headache due to it. But okay, mostly I think. Elementary. You can actually deal with this health. Right. Damn it. Greetings, Queen and fellow skeletons. Greetings to you too. Anyway, how are you today, other than melting to death? The meteorologist said it's gonna be some thunder action today, but it's 30 Celsius with some white clouds, no rain clouds to be seen.
Queen, it is time to hydrate.
Oh, it's Q high. Oh, yes. Wait, you made it work. Nice.
If we decided to flee, we should be far from.
May you ask what kind of blood Queen was drinking?
Where would we go?
A plus today. No, it's actually iced tea, and then I froze some.
Personal hydration is at optimal levels.
Freaking watermelon pieces and put them there. But plus 17 now finally. Stay strong, heat will go away. One beautiful day, I hope. One beautiful day. About 31 there. Ugh. Sounds nice. Lovely. And 30 different hydrates. Now to make it a 30-minute timer. Yes. Lays down, floor and dies. Relatable. Pretty fucking relatable. Wait, Zombo, you'll come with you. Wait, is it today some sort of let's die on the crown day or what? I have nothing against it, to be fair. This weather definitely makes it feel like it should be working now. Okay, let's hope it does. Also, thank you. I appreciate it. Thunderstorms usually helps with headache. Yeah, if the thunderstorms comes. If. So we won't forget to hydrate. That is really smart thing, Science. I'm extremely good at forgetting to drink, so... Hi Vitrikin, how are you today? Thunderstorms, more like thunderstorm. How the fucking far he's shooting me? Alright, lovely. Oh, evening, fuckface. Nice. You're annoyed. The study people you are getting on the way of you getting back to uni. Aww. I really hope it changes as fast as possible. And you will be able to. Yeah, that sucks. Thank you for the bit score crew, I appreciate it. They don't believe that COVID affected studies. How the fuck they don't believe it if it affected on every single person's studies? Like, what the fuck? Possible redeemed hydrate. So it worked at...
Personal hydration is at optimal levels.
You're gonna make me drink all of the thing. Hopefully next time it works. 242. Possibly. Oh wait, this is Mr. Fuckface's house. If I want to go forward in that way... How much is my... Mesmerize level is way too low. I need to eat his face before anything happens. They're like, oh well, there was always online learning. Yeah, well, your uni wasn't prepared for that. Well, need the university to tell us if that's true. Okay. I kinda sorta understand it, but is the uni cooperating with you about it? Or are they being dicks and being there like, no, we didn't do anything? Because that definitely sucks ass. Big time. Uni will pull out that, yeah, we did our best with online classes card. That's bullshit. This really fucking bullshit. You don't have confidence that they'll play nice. Okay, then I have a question. Do you have all the info that the uni has given you about the online classes? Do you have all that info still with you? Somewhere. Just wondering, because if you have the evidence for it, that, you know, they didn't prepare for it, that they sucked ass with their scheduling and such, and cause issues that would have helped a big time. You have another 3 years to spare from your life to redo it.
It's locked, all right.
Hello, delicious person.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon,
God
sir.
damn it. That
Do I
could
know
have
you?
possibly
Of course
made it
you do.
easier.
Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea,
Have a nice
can't
looking
speak
pizza
highly
today.
enough
Smells
of
good.
you.
You wish you was allowed to
name
eat
is
it.
Usher.
Daniel's screams inside.
Usher Talltree,
You
What
are the
does it
leader
have
of
that
the
you are not
Brotherhood.
allowed to eat?
primate of the Brotherhood of
Also,
St.
why you
Paul's
have pizza
Stole, to
in
be
there if you are
precise.
not allowed to eat it?
I'm really glad we
That's
met tonight.
unfair.
I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They've told me of your unquenchable thirst for blood. Be wary, Ekon. I've heard such a rich diet can be bad for the heart.
Bad for the heart. Yeah.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask
Your
one
family,
thing,
it's
though.
okay. They don't have issues
Do
with
not
inside. But
read
yeah, it's
it,
okay. You will
Jonathan.
feel less.
Some secrets
Aw.
are not meant to be revealed.
That does suck.
Even to
Can you
immortals.
get something other nice things to eat?
For how long have you been?
This headache is kind of much to you, so you'll probably be on work mode most of the
What do you
time.
make
Sorry,
of
but
Dr.
appreciate
Swansea?
hearing your wonderful
Edgar
voice.
is a
Aw.
brilliant and
Well, I do
dedicated
hope that
man.
you get rid of the headache and
his
remember to
time.
drink enough,
Sometimes a little
like,
muddled,
especially now when the heat wave
always
is up.
looking for new paths
You
and
should
new
definitely drink
concepts.
more. But appreciate the lurk a lot. Always a pleasure
Can you
to
tell
see
me
you
about
around.
the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's
Hi,
usually
Cold
to
Rice.
quite
How are you
distant
today?
destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller then?
Oh, I can tell you many things, but they will only concern you, not the city.
Oh, look, your face light up.
For example, I know that you offered your
Fine,
sister
I'll
the
start
final
looking
rest
grumpy
she
then
asked
when
for.
people appear on the chat. Be like, it's you.
Do the cards
Pasta
speak
plus
volumes?
ice cream. It's gonna hurt later.
It's
Oh,
the
damn it.
burning aura
How
of
about
guilt
ice cubes?
that precedes you
Are they gonna
everywhere
hurt?
you go.
Read my
What did you
fortune.
eat, Queen?
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark
Ice
of a
cubes?
strong being.
No, I have actually
so
eaten
powerful
some
that
chicken
you
curry
even
earlier
feel
today.
its strength.
Well, at least a few forkfuls. And big pile
Can
of
you read the
watermelon,
cards?
because
Are
like
you
can't
sure you
really
want to
eat
know
anything
What they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you
than
150
cold
shillings.
things at the moment.
Here is the money.
The snake, a bitter woman, smiling as she pours poison in your cup. A shaming betrayal. Hate.
Ooh, watermelon!
Can you read the cards for me?
Put the money on the table then, Jonathan, and open your mind.
Do you require medical attention?
I'm fine, thank you, Jonathan.
He looks
How do
delicious.
you measure the
You
amount
had a
of
first
blood
issue
on
of
my
magazine
hands?
for
I
the
told you.
I don't know film
Cards
festival
always tell
and
the truth.
delivered
Well,
you earlier.
Most of the time.
You
Is it
interested of
possible
it?
to tell
What
me my
makes it
future?
special is that you
Vampire's
had your
fate
name
is much
featured
more
in it.
delicate to read, Doctor.
Damn! Congratulations! That was awesome.
I would rather not know. How do you measure the amount of blood on my
You're
hands?
eating melon
I
as
told
well,
you.
but not watermelon. You don't know what the
Cards
others are
always
called.
tell the
If it's the
truth.
yellow one,
Well,
it's honey melon,
Most
I
of the
think.
time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read,
And then there are
Doctor.
a few others.
But I can try.
Honey melon, you think at least. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Let me hear it.
You'll cast your heart into the fire without hesitation, Jonathan. For pain is only for the mortals.
How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
Watermelon is good. Chips, you eat chips. Doctor said your illness is active, so you must be careful. Cancer risk. Oh. No, I don't really eat chips, and especially after I took the tongue piercing, like everything super salty is just. Nah.
Mary did not deserve
Not
her
honeymoon,
fate.
you know that one. It's more
She
like
had already
orange
suffered
on
enough
the
during her
inside.
life.
Is it something like
And yet the
cantaloupe,
pain,
possibly?
the suffering,
Or the one that
after
looks
her
like a
Suffering is
spider
part of the immortal condition.
web outside.
Some prefer to lose their minds rather than face the simple truth.
Chips, you mean crisps?
Pain will never stop.
Cantaloupe is orange inside. Okay.
May I ask you about the
Thank you,
Brotherhood?
Of course.
Because like I don't
But
fucking
I must
remember which one
warn
is
you
called
that
which
there
one.
are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of
Possibly.
your kind.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood.
Spider, what now?
This right. It was 1800.
Spider melon.
The Brotherhood was stronger then. A strength that made
When you
them
cut it
bear
open, there
greater
come
power.
spiders.
An
It is
argument
a word for
divided
fries, you know, fish and
wound
chips.
never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
Well, it depends on where
Both
you're
sides
from.
considered
It depends on
themselves
where
the
you're from.
legitimate heirs of the
And
original
sometimes isn't
Brotherhood.
another one what British people use, and another one for
Always
the
fairly or with consideration.
EU
Who
people.
founded the Brotherhood?
Chips for
That's
Europe,
precisely the kind of question I
chips
cannot
for UK
answer.
is a
It is
French
delicate
fries.
and
Yeah,
may
exactly.
reveal
That's
some
what
of
I
our
was
secret
like. What?
traditions.
Yeah,
So
you
you're
guess it
not
has
just a
spider web
club of
pattern on the
academics
shell.
and
Is it
scholars.
cantaloupe?
Once
I don't
upon
know.
a time,
Equal or
very
crisp
long
chips?
ago,
Yes, fucking
the
languages.
Brotherhood did more than simply
We can call
study
them
the
sipsi.
vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and
Ilman sua
corrupting.
jokainen päivä on tiistai, ilman sua arki on laulavailla sävellä. That sounds familiar. Can I eat him?
Is there anything you could tell me about
Americans call it
Dawson?
crisps and
Aloysius
flop.
Dawson.
Wait, no, wrong
Yes,
context.
of course. We met on several occasions.
Why bother with
At
language?
the time, he got deeper
Yes, let's
and
all
deeper
speak
into the occult.
gibberish.
He's not the only
Birds.
one.
You
It's
may
been
have
quite
spent
the
too much
fashion
time in
for
UK
several
with
decades.
Brits.
The Golden Dawn, for instance.
Have
is
few
just one
cool
example.
friends in
True.
the UK as well,
Aloysius
but
was a member of the Golden Dawn
it's a good thing
until
to confuse
1900.
them by
Then
saying
his
chips
thirst
when
for
you
dark
mean
knowledge
crisps.
grew. I'm
Huh?
talking
Hard
forbidden
things that
text.
taste as good. Screw
Readings
you, language.
which blackened
Yes.
his heart.
Covered in salt.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I
Oh, but yeah, as I said, like after I took the tongue piercing,
amuses me to converse
they
with
don't
your
taste so
kind.
good anymore. Like salt isn't anymore. Yay, salt! It's more like.
So many signs to
So, you don't know about hard things. You know, coins. Tacos are nice, sweet and juicy.
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
Crisps,
And who are you,
chips,
sir?
and
I'm
there
Dr.
we
Jonathan
are
Reed
using
from the Pembroke Hospital.
the gifting
May I
short
ask
and
who
simple.
you are?
Yep.
And why all the
In
questions?
Finnish, they are
I'm
6.
Detective Inspector Charles
Also, hi,
Albright
Red
from
Lotus. How
Scotland
are you
Yard.
today?
And I don't find your answers convincing.
Can try traditional
What
food
is a
from your
Pembroke
country.
doctor
All
doing in the
potatoes,
West End at
cottage
this time of
cheese,
night?
big sausage. Can add some sauce.
I
Why
work
not?
for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely.
God damn that tattoo. What tattoo? Where is tattoo?
You should have said so, sir. I must warn you,
I
these
wish
streets are
it
dangerous.
would be already
and you better
August
be
and I will
careful.
get the new one. I'm super fucking excited about it.
What are you really doing here?
I
Only
told
for
you.
salt. No, not a
I'm a
huge
detective
chick fan.
inspector from
No,
Scotland
but
Yard.
salt liquors.
Investigating
Oh.
suspicious cases in
How
the
about, have
area.
you eaten salmiak? You like
What
it?
about the situation in the East
It's the
End?
next tattoo, the chest
Why
tattoo.
are
Yep,
there no police
it is.
there to protect
It
the
is.
civilians?
Still
I
melting
know,
and
it's a
being
shame.
bitter
We
AF.
just don't have
How's
enough
you
men
doing?
to
Being
cover the
bitter
entire
AF.
city.
Relatable.
Do let alone.
I'm
Yes.
okay,
Situation
melting
is
to
difficult for the
death
police.
and having a slight
Many
headache.
of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
Well, it's not too far away from the word Sipsy.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act
You
in
have?
daylight, you know.
Did you like it?
But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police attention?
Who was the McCollum?
I'd like to report a name, Inspector. Jeffrey McCullum. I'm afraid he's some sort of vigilante, trying to recruit an army of angry citizens.
Then I'll write the name down and transmit this intelligence to the appropriate office.
All this
Thank you,
time you
sir.
thought it would be perkele.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially
Here
when there's
is
a killer on the
Laura.
loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to
no,
discuss
no
that
fun
with the
allowed in
civilians, sir.
Finland.
Haven't I told you
It's
about
more
the
like
investigation I'm
people
conducting?
like their privacy,
Perhaps
I
I could
guess.
help you.
All right, without giving you too much
Mhm.
information, I'll
Just
tell
like
you
a
this.
thousand elephants trumpeting at the bottom of
I'm
Marine's
convinced
Strait.
there's a homicidal maniac on the loose.
Nobody hears if you
using the
scream at
epidemic
the
to
forest.
disguise his kills.
Due to it being too hot, it's also Tuesday, which is bad enough. Ugh. Wait, it's
And what about the
Tuesday.
epidemic?
We both know the
What?
situation is critical, don't we, Doctor?
Shit! I'm in the wrong day!
Die
Damn it!
almost every day.
Streaming on Sunday definitely like fucked up my whole
Tell me
damn
all
schedule.
you know about that
Shit.
homicidal maniac you're looking
So
for.
basically in
I'm not
Bulgarian
even
it's
sure
the
there is
same as
only
in
one.
Russian, but the words are just
The
flipped
worms
around.
are always the same.
Tell you
but the
having
modus
woken up
operandi
your neighbors
varies.
going, at 4
Sometimes
a.m. isn't
violent
nice.
and brutal.
It's
sometimes
Tuesday.
precise
My
and
skeleton.
swift.
How could different killers inflict the same
Damn
wounds?
it.
That's my main problem.
Wednesday, there in
My
30
theory is
minutes.
correct.
You need
Maybe
to
we're
scream
facing a
when it
group of
happens.
individuals sharing the same.
And then you bang
violent
on the wall and
tendencies.
tell them to fuck
Perhaps
up.
a sadist cult.
That's why you don't have neighbors.
What are you investigating
Times
exactly?
is the
I have a
concept
missing woman,
invented by humans
possibly
to
abducted
separate
a
their
few nights
actions.
ago. Louise Teasdale. It seems you already
Well,
found my other
yeah.
missing person, Mr. Tadao.
Bang your fist
Tell
on
me
the
about
wall, you
Louise
mean?
Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No.
Kinda, but
I
use
feel
the
she's been
acrylic
abducted.
first.
She went to a pub
The
a few
phrase.
nights ago and vanished.
Let's blame the
Sewers,
heat.
but-
Let's blame
Personal hydration is at optimal levels.
Do you need medical attention, Inspector?
I'm afraid I may have caught something.
But that first one
I
was the
don't feel
OG
too
way to
well.
become the man of the house.
You'll quickly feel better after taking this.
If you can hear the shit through the wall, you'd be
I
afraid
really
to put your
appreciate it.
first though. It's so you don't know about banging on it.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius
The thing
Dawson's
walls can
exactly
be
the
both
kind
a
of
blessing
powerful
and a curse,
influential
mostly
man who
curse.
could commit murder and get away with it. With
I'm
just
trying to
one phone
think a
call.
case where it would be blessing.
Goodbye.
Probably
Inspector.
if somebody is dying and you
Goodbye,
need to
Dr. Jonathan Reed.
hear it so you can
I'm
call
sure we'll talk again
the
soon.
cops. Yeah, then you know it's blessing. But other than that, I'm not sure. Or if you're bored as fuck, I guess. Well, if you enjoy
Good
the
evening,
sounds.
Miss Price. How are you
Hi,
today?
Holred. How
Dr.
are you
Reed.
today? Oh,
I didn't know you had
Look
returned
who's
from
back.
the war. I had a new doctor
I
when
don't
you
know.
left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always
It's
glad
Curse
to
more
see a
of time,
former
yeah.
patient in good condition.
Queen, what is your favorite snack?
It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll
Why, that
grant you
reminds me
best
of the
price if you fancy buying
fucking
anything from
skeleton
my shop.
meme video.
Have you noticed
I don't know.
anything in
I do like
particular in
popcorns,
this
but
part of
other than
town?
that, I don't really eat
Other than you
snacks.
coming back to cheer me up,
And I would say
nothing
seaweed
at all, Dr.
chips as well.
What can
Well,
you
this
tell
was
me
an
about yourself, Miss
unexpected
Price?
but
I'm
funny
still managing
conversation.
my shop.
Mhm.
The only difference is since the quarantine
Thanks,
we're
Satan,
open
we
at
have
night.
thick concrete walls in your crib.
On the
They
contrary,
won't hear
since
such
it's
things,
changed a
and
lot.
neighbors won't hear anything you do unless stuff goes down in the bathroom. Then the whole block will hear it.
Tell me more.
Your
about
first
it.
apartment in Tallinn had
No
almost
new
literally
fiancé?
paper walls.
I
When
remember
neighbor
you
was
were
watching
hoping to
TV,
get
it sounded
remarried.
like you was watching it
I'm
there
sure
with
you
her.
must have a
Friend
few
apartment
soon.
has nice
Who
thick
would
walls.
marry an old bat like myself
Bless the
with
thick
a grown daughter
walls.
in a little business?
Thank you for the alert,
As you
Lonesome.
know, I only
Appreciated.
fancy handsome men. Like
I'll remember to drink something cold.
Really?
Here in a
Have
hotel,
I changed
hero,
that much?
you could actually see through
It
the
must
walls.
have been the war. And the night shifts. since
Well,
we
that would be
returned.
awkward.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Can I eat you? Thank you for the bits.
Does your
Appreciated.
daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I
Who's
remember
your
you were
spy
often
here?
concerned about her health when she was
What?
younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned?
Probably some special
almost a
walls
young
for
woman
special
now.
type of more
She'll
activities.
always remain my sweet.
Ah, yes,
you're
I
less
did
afraid.
know about
Some
that,
things
but I
never
did not
change.
remember
Carol is
in
still
this
too
connection.
clumsy for
I
her
was
own
thinking
good.
it meant something.
Sometimes her
Yes,
innocence
now I
puts
knew
her
it.
in real danger.
Bits!
You
But
have
seriously, thank you
every
for the
reason
bits.
to be
Appreciate it.
cautious, Miss Price.
For some reason, you think they are
Especially
still
in
spying in
these
there.
difficult
Mhm.
times.
Who knows?
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reed. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
Do you need my medical attention, Miss Price?
Oh yes, I feel so oppressed lately. And tired and feeble too. Thank you so much, Doctor. You're always so considerate.
I'm just
They
doing
never
my
left
job.
from between the walls. Same dudes from the
But I
80s
have
still there.
always
Yeah,
been grateful for your concern, you know.
exactly.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
May I look at your goods, Miss Price?
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Reed. Take all the time you need. I hope you can stay a little longer.
European summer home in Israel would be pretty slick. True. So would those borders be? It's pretty cool around there at time. But the closest and biggest farm near you just announced that there won't be self-picking season. For strawberries this summer, only pre-picked options available. Guess you have to put your sneakers on.
Strange.
You poor
Good evening,
thing.
sir. I am Dr. Jonathan
Can
Reed.
you...
Do you need
well,
my help?
Yes, please.
if there is
Would you
option
be kind enough
for
to tell me what the
self-picking
time is?
strawberries,
That's all you
would
need
you
to
pick
know.
me
Well, is
some
it not
strawberries
important
as
to
well?
know? As important as where you are?
May
You
look
I
at your
suppose
goods.
you're right.
God, my
And
mind is in
who
the
are you
kind of
then, sir?
I am
strawberries for
Agamemnon
queen.
Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately.
To be
My
fair,
brother
like
and I
I
really agreed.
really fucking need strawberries. I need them. I
What can
have
you
to
tell me
bake
about
strawberry
this
cake.
It's the only
That's
place
the
I've
fucking
considered
tradition
myself
for
to
every
be.
damn summer. I need
Or
to
at least
bake
that's what
one strawberry cake. I would even stream it. But the issue,
Why
the biggest issue
Because
why
I'm
I
not
can't
happy here anymore. Are
bake
you?
the strawberry cake is I don't have strawberries.
I still enjoy living in London, no matter how difficult it
You just look all the goods
Then I
personalities
am
or something.
sincerely happy for you.
Would you pick me some
True
strawberries?
happiness in life
Stop
seems
it
to be
reading
the
to
most
me.
difficult goal to reach these days.
May I ask
Fresh
what
strawberries.
you're doing outside this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have
Yeah,
your
it's
own
not wake me up
From
before
what
you
I
go
have
pick
managed
me
to
up
understand,
before you go
I
home.
guess we're supposed to wait here,
Rice is called strawberries.
waiting for someone to come.
May I ask why you've not
If there
gone
was a smaller
already?
gap between
So
our cities, you could,
exasperated
but
by
those
this.
Portuguese would
I
not.
believe fear
What during
is holding
delivery?
us back.
Well,
My brother would have said
because
it's
as far as I know,
laziness,
here is one
but
place
it's
that
just
is
because he's
probably
prouder than I am.
offering people to pick
What
them
can
on
you tell
their
me
own,
about your brother?
but
He's
I
older than
can't
me,
handle that much
I think.
sunlight. I
But the
can't go and
important
pick
thing
them.
is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
So if you
Heracles
come
is very
here
attached to
and
the
pick
city,
them
and without my
strawberries,
assistance, he would
I'll
never
bake
leave this
a
place.
cake for you.
We don't often agree on
Prefer
anything.
raspberries
See?
and blueberries yourself. I liked him too.
Who
No
are
wait,
you waiting
these
for?
two cities are only 65 kilometers apart and 75 kilometers via roads. You have always thought it's like 150
But
kilometers.
what else could
See,
it be?
now you
A feeling, an event, an impact.
The strawberries are not that far.
Something
Wish
that
it
would
was
allow
called.
us to leave this trap.
That would not.
Trap? And you think leaving London?
Well,
free?
if you buy
At
the
least it will
strawberry
give us
in
the chance to be
Hull,
free.
look
That's
at
more
me.
than our present situation. Hope,
Strawberry and
Doctor,
plum are also
hope
used
is what
here as a
truly
slang word
drives
for
mankind.
wheat.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you're not in your place? That sort of trap.
What are you really afraid
We're
of?
back when I get some
Agamemnon?
strawberries.
Problem is, it's precisely what I
Enjoy.
don't know that frightens me. So I suppose I can't really answer your question.
Oh dear. Oh. I can.
What can you tell me
You have
about
had
Aloysius
strawberry
Dawson?
flavored.
You should ask that
Is
question
it
to my
that's all?
Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
You still have some strawberry
Goodbye
cake in your
for now,
fridge
Mr.
though.
Baker.
And you're currently eating a slice of it since you need to destroy it today before it goes bad.
Good evening,
Okay.
sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
Is it one of those that
Can
have
I
the
be of
key
assistance?
on top of
Dr.
them
Reed?
or not?
Dr. Reed,
Is there anything
Now
wrong?
we're crossing
it's
the line.
just-
Just that
your
bit.
name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember.
Your phone is gonna wake
So
up
I
and bonk
suppose the
everyone.
answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My
My
name is Heracles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
Tell me more about your strange feelings towards the city.
I would be happy to describe them, but it's too hard to explain with mere words what I'm feeling. It's unclear, too confused.
Go on, please.
Where should I start? The world
Oh,
is
about that
chaos.
actually.
Men go
That
mad
was
and
one
nature
of
itself
those
runs
super rare
roughshod over
amount
us all.
or
This is not
rare
the first
amount of
time
words that
mankind
actually
has
are the
faced a
same
deadly
in Finnish.
epidemic or
and
a war.
Men kill
Oh,
each
yeah,
other
it's-
while
was
nature
quite
decides
interesting.
to kill them all. I don't know what scares me the most. Do you?
Both can be disastrous, and a combination of the two merely increases their potency.
And what if they were just a sign of worse disasters to come? Something of biblical proportions, I wonder.
Can you tell me anything about this?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I know we are not living in the most peaceful of times, but I have learned to appreciate London's complexity.
Yes, me too. This city tests us. It invites us to find ourselves, to discover our true nature scattered throughout its dark streets.
But what if we don't like what we find?
Do we ever know who we are? I wonder sometimes. Or maybe it is the journey to find out
And it's
who
a
we
space
are
of
that
kermakakku
changes us.
thingy, so there is only cream, strawberries, and some other decorative stuff on top of it. You don't know. The fuck non-barrel is in English. Sprinkle?
And what do you do, sir?
I don't know.
For a living,
Could
that
be.
is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave.
Yeah.
When
But
I
that's how
realised
the
what I
strawberry
wanted.
cake should be. Like, not the geek
Something
thingy,
the
that's
city can't provide.
I don't eat it. At all.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore.
Sprinkles.
I had to convince my brother
Something
to
like
leave
that,
London
maybe.
because I know we need to find another life out
Okay.
of the city.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me.
Isn't sprinkle
I
the
have
tube
lived in
like
this
whereas an
city all
apparently
my
is
life.
those little balls.
And now I think,
There is little balls on your top of your cake.
Pericles,
The
tell me why your
decorative
brother
ones.
disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes.
I want
Although
to go
don't
back to
fancy him
sleep.
a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
Then help.
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been
And the
more
little
gentler.
balls spell
That's
your
it.
name, imagine.
That's all you can tell me about him.
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're
It's your
doing.
dad's 17th birthday next month.
But
Probably
is that
gonna
not a
get to
common
eat some
problem
cake
for
then.
all mortals?
Tell me about
Have you
yourself,
already
Mr.
done?
Baker.
Are you going to
What are you
give
doing
him
out
a
here
gift
in
or?
the middle of the night?
We are
Okay.
waiting.
It was
Waiting
a
for
lie.
someone.
And why are you waiting?
Knowing
for
your
this
mom,
person?
you wouldn't
we
be
need to leave
surprised
this
if
city
this cake
soon
was
as possible.
actually a
Why do you want
lie.
to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Now I'm scared.
How long have you been waiting for this man?
Sometimes I feel as though I've been waiting for him for ages. Perhaps it is my role in
No
life to
idea.
wait for him.
Fair.
Not a pleasant thought.
It could be dangerous.
Queen, it is time to
Where
hydrate.
was you made it work?
But what other choice do we have? We are waiting here until we find.
It works perfectly.
Mr. Baker, I have met many strange people during my life, but you are definitely one of the strangest.
GG.
Really? I don't feel particularly odd. Or
Hey
weird.
Ilogi, how are you today?
All I want
Hey
to do
Queen,
is leave.
how are you?
What's
Looking
wrong with that?
Something as always, miss. Aw,
Why
thank you.
are you still waiting?
I'm okay. It's
What
slightly
would you
better
do
now
if
since the
Vampyr
headache is
around?
going away
As he's
because
going
I've
to
been
help us leave.
drinking more and took a painkiller and so on.
Please, what are
But
you going
yeah,
to do
I
now?
think
I
I'm
don't know.
okay. Tired,
Perhaps it's time to leave.
melting.
Perhaps we should
to my
stay a
death.
little longer. How can I tell?
And where exactly are you thinking of going?
In a place where I will finally have that feeling.
It is. How is
To
it?
be where I belong.
Not
The
melting
world
there.
has to be
Oh, nice.
meaningless chaos to make such a heaven plausible.
Are you trying to lure me into your apartment, or what is this about?
Goodbye,
I'm
Mr.
sort of
Baker.
wondering if I ate them already. Is it working?
Tell me, how long have you been waiting here?
I can't say for sure, since I have no watch. The night is
You're
still
very
young, and
cheeky.
I'm not tired.
Is that the most
To be
honest
fair, you are
answer
melting
you
every
can
place you go
Yes,
to.
I think so. Why does it irritate you, sir? Is comprehension really that important to you?
I know one thing. I do not understand who you are.
And it's better that way. What kind of life would we live if we could summarize
Jiggy,
it in a few words or a few lines?
I'm a scientist. I try my best. to
Where is
understand.
even Jiggy once again? Like,
I know the world.
after since he got his job, I haven't been able to
Or you
scream
want
at him
the world
daily
to obey
dosage of
such
no.
rules.
If you
Wait,
finally
hold the fuck
manage
up,
to leave
everyone.
London,
We need
where
some
do you
Sherlock
intend to
stuff
go?
right now.
A happy place, that's for sure.
What kind of Sherlock
A
stuff?
place where I
Maybe.
can smile because I know the next day will be better than the previous one.
Such a place doesn't exist.
Have you
There
ever
are
seen
never
Cold
any
Fries and
guarantees that
Jiggy in
tomorrow
chat at
will
the
be a
same
better day.
time?
That would mean I
Me
have
neither.
no hope left.
Let me tell you, Cold
And I
Fries
just can't
is
accept
Jiggy's
such a
alter
conclusion.
ego.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Now let me eat you.
Good evening, Mr. Baker.
Oh no, it's the
Why do I always
Jigster,
have feelings
is
of
what you
deja
would
vu?
say, but he's not here right now. Haha. Yeah, I have heard your voice, but I have not heard Jiggy's voice. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe it's Jiggy's burner account. Oh dear. The citizens are oblivious. Finally, eat that guy. They're delicious. He talks way too
So in
fucking
the
much.
end, was it you we were waiting for? Death was our destination.
Death was our destination. Oh. Yoo-hoo! Evening, good sir. Would you like to get
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
to the dark alleyway? Let me sink my teeth into your neck, please. I think you prefer not eating anyone around. I would say on the story-wise, I do prefer it. Story-wise, the peaceful playthrough was way better. But the gameplay-wise, eating everyone is way much more fun. The amount of hickeys in this game is immeasurable. Like a wapu, cleaner gone berserk. You like challenge? Yeah, I do like challenge as well in this type of games, but like after you have completed pacifist run, it is so fucking nice to just run through the
This
game and
makes
kill
no
everything.
sense. No sense at all. I should have told my brother to go sooner.
What the fuck does eating even do? You get way much more experience if you eat the people. Way much more experience. Okay, truth time. Has anyone here actually made or even tried to make a vacuum cleaner? Like for real. I have some questions. It depends on do you really want the answers. I have one friend who actually tried to make a hickey with the vacuum cleaner, so she could like blame the vacuum cleaner instead of her boyfriend, because yeah, her parents weren't too happy about her dating, and she kept saying that yeah, all of those came from the vacuum cleaner. But because no one believed, obviously, she wanted to prove that you can make stuff like that with a vacuum cleaner. What the fuck is a hickey? Oh, honey. Isn't it the red dots that people have on their necks mostly? When people are... Yeah, love bite. Like you basically... how to explain it? Okay, you know. Good. By the way, Queen, season 3 of the VTM campaign sent you the other day is coming out soon. The tease trailer came out. Season 3 is taking place in New York. Can you link you to the trailer? Yes, please. I've not used vacuum cleaner for anything other than cleaning the floor.
Dawson's
Not gonna lie, this is kind of sus.
Here I am.
Didn't know they were called that. Oh, okay.
But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man?
You sucked on the person's neck and it leaves a red mark. You just use leeches. Hey, leeches work too. But if we think it that way, are the people who do that, are they leech? I don't know. Why the fuck would you do them with a vacuum cleaner? That's there's people trying to say that they are made with the vacuum cleaner so they wouldn't get caught, you know, that somebody else made them to them. Some people say that they run into freaking a rope or something and that made them. I'm sorry, it's not working. Jesus does it.
It's locked.
If you tried it with the vacuum cleaner, you would get vacuumed right up size your trash. No, you are not trash. Technically, a werewolf can do the same thing if you know someone who's an actual werewolf. Unless ever since you was a little teenager and Higgies was the cool things, you always wonder what kind of person would do it. Like vacuum cleaner, that we're always thinking and why they did it. Juoksin pyykkinaru, yep. You'll never understand humans. Welcome to club. Welcome to damn club. Hi Music Man, how are you today? What did you came into? We are talking about love bites. You don't want to understand them most of the time. But still, like, ihmiset ovat kauheita. Great. But yeah, I like even now when I'm older and not cool and all that shit, I still don't have anything against love bites. Of course, I don't think they are the world's coolest thing, but I also know that they just might happen. Oh, yes.
It's locked.
Why have you locked every single fucking door? Never had one, never done one. In the dead of night, love bites, love bites. You know some good songs.
Finally you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
You
I
had
had to
some
pass
and
several
done
of your
one.
barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've
I
gathered
think I
some
have
of
a
the
hat.
most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes.
And the other thing we
Since
don't
Lord
need to talk
Redgrave
about.
sent me a doctor to perform
Just
my
pause that bear
conversion,
thing
I
looking
thought you might
nervously
find
around
some
us
of these
emo if you
devices
had
useful.
one.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed,
Your skin is nice and pale. It would make
I
for
have
a
a
pretty
few
well
questions
visible
for
fight.
you.
It would.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is
Red
going
Lotus
on.
has learned all the
I can
important
assure
words
you
in
I'm as
Finnish.
informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Hi Sangenflemma, how are you today?
Believe me, there is a huge difference between reading about vampires and waking up as one. I learned that myself the hard way.
Oh my God, man, stop your whining. I don't have time for your pointless jibber-jabber.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you
I
know
don't
about
like
the
this
Guard
bit.
of Priwen?
What I do know
But
is
though,
that I'll
like
crush
you said,
anyone
Finnish
or
mail was
anything
so
that
no
would
wonder the
dare
bear
to
did that.
oppose me.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel
Please,
my
I'm
life
cold and
waning
tired.
with every moment.
Feel my life.
But first, before you
I don't
embrace
want to make him
immortality,
immortal. No
what
matter
will you
how
do with
good
such
the ending would be,
That's
it
a
just
rather
isn't worth of
impertinent
making him
question,
immortal.
Dr. Reed, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine
Do-do,
ever
do-do,
seen.
do-do.
I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced
You didn't
this
answer that,
epidemic will
your
not be contained by
boots.
mere
Found a
walls.
loophole.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
What if a new outbreak happens
It's
inside
okay,
your
Reed.
walls?
It's okay.
You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
But you can't guarantee
Like the
infection
juice?
will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to
We have
create
a
an
teacher in
apocalypse.
school named
Apocalypse is already
Tapanainen
knocking
in
at the
surname.
gate.
Used
We
to
must be
playfully
strong
refer to
now.
her out of class as Tapanainen.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough
We
decisions.
actually discussed it about the thought of
You
drinking
really
his
plan
blood,
to
but
build a quarantine wall
he
across
had to
London?
kind of sort of
Yes,
drink it.
it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This
The
a
thing
desperate
is,
measure
if
for
you
desperate
isolate
times.
the rich from the
England
poor,
must
don't
prevail,
at
Doctor,
least part
no
of the
matter
rich
the
then at
cost.
some point become poor as well?
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved
But
efficient
his blood
in
is
the
all-
past.
Yeah, exactly. Disgusting. Probably dusty blood.
I've heard
Blah.
enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No!
He only had someone who
Wait,
was
you
strict and
can't.
he
I made a
didn't
deal with
allow
Lord
anyone to
Redgrave.
basically
I'll
bring her
finance
into
whatever he
class
wants.
without
Please,
her
just ask him.
permission.
Please.
We gained nickname pretty fast with that attitude. Just replace the last letter of my surname with E. What the fuck does turmionkätilöt mean? The
I would have lived forever.
midwives of
Who are you to
Doom
decide
or
my
something like
fate?
that.
Who gave you the authority?
It's a great band. But yeah, now it's time to wash your hair. Enjoy the shower. No tears now. It's a great band. It's blossom. Wait, so big pile of blood samples. Oh. Evening, fuckface. Evening?
It's locked.
Done, Dr. Reed. Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What? What happened?
He didn't survive the procedure. He was too weak.
This is unacceptable, nevertheless. You were given the
Old man
simplest
had
task.
blood
Well,
ready to go.
Get
Chris,
rid
you
of
would
me then.
assume
From
not
now on,
because
you're
this
an
is a
outcast.
game. Does Jonathan have to
Banished.
be invited into homes before
are
entering?
forbidden
You're curious to
ever
see if
appear
they
in
hold
front of us again.
blood room. Yep,
Ascalon
Yep,
will smite
he
you
has
on
to be
sight,
invited.
and your heart will be
Eat
thrown
him
to
too.
the rats.
Oh,
I'll leave you then.
easy. Thankfully, the Druid
Have
chat is
fun
often
with
more
your
useful for
puppets
learning
and
inverts and
shadow
dueling.
plays
Yep.
Redgrave.
Hama
Yes,
is your
go,
favorite son.
traitor, and take
It's a
that
great
awful
one.
creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone.
Meepity moopity! Bleep blue! Duolingo be like, yeah. And yes, Q, sinä olet velho. Yes. Obviously. Alright. I am sorry, lady, but I need to go and eat people.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon.
Wizard Queen, yes.
So do you serve the Earl
Eat
of
everyone.
Bristol
Mhm.
now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
Lady Ashbury
You like her?
in the sewers?
It's nice.
Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
What kind
And
of
her
answers
story
did you
is
get?
super,
I knew
super
nothing
sad.
of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no
Time
surprise
to disappear
that you
again.
like
See you
her.
later. Okay, have an amazing rest
I
of your
like
day,
her
Red
too.
Lotus, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you later again.
Lady Ashbury.
If not,
you know
then
her?
hopefully tomorrow.
Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Dun, dun, dun.
No time to lose then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Yes. Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
The roof is on fire. This ain't first playthrough, but okay, Fussabot. Okay. Don't say that. Now, who are we gonna eat first? Hello, good sir. I'm here.
Dr. Reed.
You need to new
Still
witty
conducting
and
your
get finished and
nocturnal
released.
survey?
What are you
Is it
investigating?
the Vampyr
exactly?
Masquerade?
I have a missing woman, possibly abducted a few nights ago. Louise Teasdale. It seems you already found my other missing person, Mr. Tadao Kimura.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you
On
have any
Beautiful
idea
Day,
where
I've
she could
played
be?
those two.
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went.
Wait, this is the lady that I already fucking phoned.
Is it true you were dropped in rank? Tell me about it.
Yes, it is. I made a terrible mistake. I deserved it. Sometimes I think I should have resigned.
So why are you still working here?
Because I'm a damn fine copper. I just don't want to have someone innocent hung again by mistake because of me.
The death penalty is a great shame.
I agree. I'm convinced all civilized nations should abolish the death penalty.
Oh,
Maybe
you're
after
looking
the
for
war,
her. I
once
saw
that
her
bloodshed
just
is
yesterday
over,
at dinner.
the survivors will
Yep.
change that.
No, we haven't eaten her yet.
Why do you think there shouldn't be a death
We haven't eaten
I
her yet.
believe no one should decide to take a man's life.
Just go home, but you
Not a
think you
nation or
just
a
sign off
government.
work
Are you
and
a
enjoy the
pacifist,
stream. Oh.
Inspector?
No, sir. But I believe in divine
By the way,
justice.
Radix, how was your
Only
work day
God
today?
has the right to decide who will live.
As
and
everyone
who will
else,
die.
like, how has your work or what are you doing today? Like, how is it going? What is the top thought on you? Do you ever feel bad for
So
embracing
you
them?
were the killer. I knew I was right.
You think that I have a heart? Oh, honey, you are so damn wrong. No, I actually feel super fucking guilty and uncomfortable of killing them, but it's an achievement that I do want because I want to 100% the game, so I'm trying to, like, make myself feel about it. Like, of course, it's easier for the people who have actually been evil, but there are, like, super big amount of really nice characters that are just trying to survive. Characters that are just trying their best or helping others or so on. So those I do feel quite bad about. But it's a game and I need that achievement in my life, so I'm trying to only think about that and not overthink the feeling of guilty with it. You have a recording session and then you'll be post work and going to the auto shop and get them to fix what they broke. Okay. Hopefully it goes as well as possible. Right. Days at work are kind of boring because most of the customers are on vacation, but there is a few
Good
of
evening, Miss
you
Price.
too.
I'm Dr.
And
Reed.
then places a
Do you
bit
remember
and there is still
Dr.
work to be
Reed?
done, though the difficult
Yes,
things might
of course.
hang in the
You are
queue
the
for
doctor who
longer.
healed
Aw.
me and my mum.
Also, hi Dead
Good
Meat,
evening,
how are you
Dr.
today?
Reed.
Good to
Keep
see
you like
you
it
too,
says
Colonel.
business, no hard
Are you
feelings.
all
Isn't
right?
there a
Oh,
way to
yes.
embrace them without death?
I did not
No, there
hurt
isn't.
myself recently. I know how to
Achievements
take
are
care
life,
of
yes.
myself now. I'm almost
And there
a
is
grown
only
up.
you either heal them and get a slider less like way lesser amount of
What can you tell me of
experience?
the people living nearby?
and make it a
I didn't
pacifist
speak
way,
to many
or you
people.
make it a high chaos
Except for
run and
customers.
eat them. There is no in between.
It's not easy
Don't
to
feel
make
bad,
friends.
they are delicious and not versus.
With the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
There is achievements.
Have you no friends at all?
No.
This is like, just like in
Everybody
Dark
used
Souls.
to pass by and was always nice
My
to me.
chat told
Does
me
he
to
not
kill
come
fucking
by?
everything in it.
No.
And I did kill
Mum
every
said he
single
was
creature in it. I
Always
didn't
reciting
care what it
poetry
is.
About a girl he'd met in Whitechapel.
Every single
I wonder
fucking
who
one
this
of them I
Canelli
did.
could be.
What
Then
can you tell me
I
about the
found
epidemic?
Nito.
Some of our regular customers have left London. Some others.
And that
only send their
achievement hurted
housemaids
my
now.
heart deepest. I
Everybody
didn't want
fears
to
the
kill him.
contagion.
It felt so fucking
I've
wrong.
even seen men
What
with
is the
weapons.
achievement called? It was London is burning or
Why are
something.
you awake
It's a high
already?
chaos run. All
I
the
accompany my mother in her shop,
things has to be on
It's not
hostile,
easy.
but the thing is,
but I'm a
if
grown-up
I don't
now.
eat them, I don't get the experience, but they are gonna die anyway. So it's better to
Why
just
is
eat them
work
all.
not easy? Is
And let
something
them die,
or
I guess.
someone bothering you?
Oh no,
'Cause at
most
least
people are gentle
we
with
are
me.
giving them.
But I'm so
Yes.
nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
I'm sure your mother is grateful for your help.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes.
That's good,
I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.